What's up, Libra? How's it going? It is your girl Aquame, and I am here to do your August reading. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed start to your August. Okay, we're going to get this going for you, see what comes out, what messages you need, what advice you need at the time, whatever. Take what resonates. That's basically what I'm trying to say. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever else may need it, all of that good stuff. But we're going to jump right into your message for August 2025 for my Libras, Okay? I just heard, hold on, Libra, hold on. That's what I'm hearing for you, hold on. So whatever that means for you, just hold on, right? It's like, don't give up yet, don't let go yet, don't cave in, don't, just hold on. All right. Let's see. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for our higher selves in the universe being in alignment. And thank you, God, for always and forever being with us. So what do we have for my Libras for the month? What is the energy that we're going to be discussing? There we go. Inner child. You see, wow. And you see how she's holding? Right? That's what I seen for you. Hold on. So let's see what this means, okay? It says, allow me to give compassion and love to the little one. Let me attend to the deepest needs and feelings. So tending to your inner child, healing your inner child, feeding your inner child, right? Your intuition is involved with your inner child energy, okay? Your heart chakra is very much aligned also with your intuition, okay? You feel things very deeply at this time. I feel like you have little, I don't know, you may be having certain kind of thoughts, right? Kind of going back to things that have happened in your, whatever, in your life in some way, shape, or form. And kind of just doing like, look, it says forgiveness. That's the last card that was there. I'm not going to take this. I'm going to shuffle again. But forgiveness didn't want to come up. So working on that forgiveness energy, working on, what didn't happen, or resolving within yourself how to move forward on something, how to let go of something, how to, something about like safety, feeling safe, feeling secure. All right. Damn. Forgiveness, and then you got grieving. So you got to let it go. You got to let it out. All right. So like I said, when I started this reading, what I heard, the download that I received was hold on. Right. So you may be holding on to something that you actually need to let go of. Right. You're working on it, or maybe you're ignoring it, but you need to definitely work on it. And by releasing it, it brings in blessings. We already know that when we're holding on to things, that really don't have the right place in our lives, it starts to take up room. It starts to take up unnecessary space. Your inner child, okay, whether you have physical children or not, we all have an inner child, needs room to play, needs room to grow, needs room to explore, needs room to be seen. Okay. All right, let's see, what do we have for the month of August here for my Libras? Let's get, all right, here we go. The August energy is here with the strength card, okay? Number 8. That is the lion, Leo the lion, okay? You have the King of Cups. So this month is working on your emotions, working on your willpower, your strength to get through something. The Sun card is at the bottom. I love that, okay? Very inspiring energy this month for you, right? You may get inspired in some sort of way. But I'm also seeing here like this lion holding on to this. This woman is holding on to this lion's mouth, right? Trying to tame it, trying to keep it closed, right? So it's time to unleash it, because the King of Cups is in the water, all right? So it needs to be let out, let it flow. Stop suppressing it. There's suppression happening, and there needs to be more outlet. There needs to be more flow, all right? Something here has become too big for the space that it's in, all right? It can't be contained anymore. The Two of Pentacles is also here. And this is you that Libra, you the juggler. You know that you the juggler. Juggler of thoughts, juggler of, decisions, looking at both sides of a situation. Here, even though that's not the Two of Swords, that's what I'm getting from it, right? It's like going back and forth between something. But let's see. Let's get some more detail here for my Libras. Okay, for the month of August. What is this strength energy? The Chariot wants to stick out. I'm going to take it. 2 major arcanas to start off is beautiful because this is powerful breakthrough. 7 and 8 here. All right, you have a 6, 6, 7, 8. Even though it's not a major arcana, you have the 6 of Cups. This is that what you've held in. This is that stuff that you don't speak about, right? You don't even think about it too much. You kind of just power through it, right? This is the time to actually revisiting. This is a time of revisiting for healing purposes, for to get better momentum on something. I'm hearing you have the Hangman. The Hangman has to sit. It's an energy of delays. It's an energy of waiting, right? It's an energy of that hold on, right? He's definitely holding on here, right? He's hanging from the tree, holding on. But you may want to power through something here. But again, it's telling you, like I'm seeing with the Chariot here, it's like you want to go 100 miles per hour, but your car only goes 70 miles per hour, right? Because you feel that urge to do something as well. Like you feel this momentum, but maybe the capacity to do something, you feel like there's delays. I don't know. Take these messages as they resonate. The King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. The Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay, that like that energy here, especially with this King of Cups. This is good energy because it's telling you that there's a lot here, like this waiting period that you feel like you're like maybe trying to break through some type of thing. Let me tell you the image that I'm seeing for you, my Libras. Okay, hola, how are you? Thank you. What I'm seeing here is like you're trying to breeze through something. You're trying to break through something. You're trying to go through something 100 miles per hour, get through it, right? And on the way of you doing that, there's like so many things on the side that you're missing. There's so many little aspects because it's like a fast-paced situation, right? So that's where you feel like delay because there's things that you actually are supposed to tend to so that you can actually feel like you're moving at 100 miles per hour. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, let's clarify this King of Cups here. Who or what is this King of Cups trying to, or what is this energy? just give it to me. Trying to find the right words. Maybe you're trying to find the right words for something. You're trying to like pinpoint a feeling, pinpoint an emotion. Like there's something going on with you that may feel a little bit unfamiliar, right? The Page of Pentacles is here. This is giving me with this King of Cups is like a little bit of an annoyance, something that can be of like a slight hiccup or a slight like a hangnail. You know what I mean? Like you get that hangnail, you try to do your work and every minute you keep hitting it. The World, you need to fix it. The way to not endure that, right, is to fix it. That's what the World is telling me. It's you have to tackle the problem. You have to the Hermit. I can't make it up. You got to tackle the problem. The Hermit, and why I say that is because this is like that getting treatment energy, putting something to an end. This Hangman energy, like you may have endured something that felt whatever. It was an annoyance. It was a bother. It was something here, but you actually pinpointing it and finding out maybe what something is exactly, putting a name to it here, so that you can actually work on it, right? Maybe that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this thing was like, I don't even know what this is I'm experiencing. I don't even know what this is I'm feeling. But I know that it's something. And so it's like investigating what that is and what is the solution to not feel uncomfortable in this type of situation, energy, whatever, predicament, whatever it is. All right. Let me get another card here to clarify the World and the Hermit. But I just heard putting something to rest, putting something to bed. Okay, so that you like that saying means to like not have to deal with it anymore. But I'm also seeing when you put something to bed, it also rises again. Okay, so like the problem reoccurs. It could be like a reoccurring issue. It started off small, and now it's becoming more noticeable. Doesn't have to be just with health. This could be whatever. Okay, the Seven of Swords here and the Two of Cups came out. This is finding out some sort of truth here, especially with the Hermit card, because I'm like, that Hermit, he will investigate, right? The Hermit energy will figure something out. They will get to the bottom of something. You know, even if they don't have the right answer, it's something that they feel comfortable with. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, but it's like getting the truth of something. But now that the truth is there, it's like, well, what do you do? This is where that Two of Pentacles is coming in. It's like, okay, well, this is the truth. So, okay, this is the problem. Okay, you know? So you have that Five of Cups here. That's I'm hearing some sort of regrets. The Two of Pentacles. You're trying to rectify something. You're trying to turn something around, right? I'm also getting energy of you not fully letting something go, that you don't have to see it or deal with it anymore, but more so rectifying a problem so that that issue is just not within the realm of whatever you're dealing with, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. I know it does. And here you go, the Empress. That's your energy, Libra, all right? You share that energy with Taurus, Venus energy, taking care of your health, your, eating habits, I'm hearing. This could also be like your daily routines, I'm seeing here. Changing up your daily routines, things that you know are making you feel a certain way, right? Cutting those things out or cutting down on it or something to that effect. Okay, you have the King of Swords. You have to stick to it, though. With this Empress, I'm seeing like a counselor. You getting some sort of recommendation, you getting some sort of something here that helps you, right? But it's following the steps, it's following the order, following, sometimes we want to do it our own way, but if we follow the plan or the blueprint, sometimes, we ain't got to think that hard. We can still do it in our own way, but with the King of Swords and the Empress, it's just like following orders that are given. A little reluctancy here. You have you have the Emperor. Okay, I can't look at that. The Emperor and the Empress is here, but it's with the King of Swords in the middle. It's like everybody has to do the right thing. Everybody has to play their part. All right, because if you don't, you're gonna be on the chopping block in some sort of way, right? Or this could be you or somebody else in your energy, right? But this is here, like two people making an agreement, because you do have this Two of Cups here, and it's with this Seven of Swords, right? So it's like everybody, there's an agreement here, but it's like not being met. It's not being upheld. It's not being, again, whatever. Take it how it resonates. Somebody could be doing something, one thing, or saying that they're doing one thing and doing another. But again, this is when you come to terms with something, when you realize what the issue is, what the problem is, and both sides are working to rectify it, to make it correct, following the rules and the regimen to get the proper solution, to have, progress, to have success. And Libra, you are the King of Swords, so it's like if you set the rules, you also have to follow them. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. It's just not going to be something that's easy. But yeah, no, it is going to bring you a whole lot of peace and a whole lot of healing. Like things are going to be put back together. You have the Four of Wands here with the Star card of healing, right? So you got to go through, this is just like a phase, a cycle, right? That's what this is right now. It's not one that's made to break you in a way that breaks you down. It's supposed to break you through. It's supposed to break you out, right? All right, well, okay. Let's get some advice for the Libras. Well, it sounds like my music stopped. Okay. Oh, there goes your advice. Immediate action. Don't slack on this. Don't take, like this is something that needs to be handled right now in the moment, right? Not in a forceful way, but in a very much conscious way. Okay, take immediate action. I see that crown on his head, all right? He's taking action on what is right. It says cold water therapy. So this may be something that feels a little bit uneasy for you, but you must do it. Okay, this surfer is here cruising. And he may get to something where he has to negotiate if he's going to go left, right, right. He doesn't want to hit that wave. He doesn't want to hit that rock. He doesn't want to hit that, point where he can't keep going. So the cold water therapy is like when you jump into something, it may feel uncomfortable, but if you just get through it, if you just kind of not look at the like, oh my God, the water's going to be cold, because as soon as just as quickly as the water is cold when you jump in, it gets warmer as soon as you get used to it right away. God, I'm trying to say it, but it ain't coming out. So psychic attacks and environment is here. This is telling you to pay attention to your environment, who you're surrounding yourself with, what's happening around you, because this immediate action sometimes with this cold water therapy, it's like, don't just jump into anything. Don't jump to conclusions, I'm hearing. There is something though in your environment that it needs to be removed because it's causing this energy. I don't feel like it's like, a personal attack, a psychic attack, a evil eye. It could be whatever. I really don't care. Whatever it is, there's still power that you have to remove that energy so that it's not affecting you. It doesn't make things feel so harsh. It doesn't make things feel so like you feel uncomfortable or something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's get some of these cards from my Libras. We have the lower self. Okay. Your inner child kind of resides in your lower self in a way. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing your lower child resides in your inner child resides in the lower self, but not in a negative way. The lower self is naive energy. It can be, uneducated or the lower self, right? The inner child. A child, you have to teach a child how to do things. You have to go through lessons. You have to go through whatever you have to go through to get to the higher level, okay? Your memories. So something here about your memory when it comes to your childhood, something like that. Whatever you're going through, it doesn't have to be, I don't know, whatever it is that you're going through right now, that you feel like, how do I get through this? It has to do with a memory from childhood. Even if it feel like the situations don't even associate with each other, it does. Okay, lovers. That could be a trigger warning with what I was just talking about. Okay, so if you have some sort of memory like that as a child, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you don't. That is something that you're going to have to let go of and release, however hard it may be to think about even the idea of doing that. You have coffee. Slow down on the coffee. Cycle 0. Okay, fresh starts. That's what that coffee is in cycles. So like you get up in the morning, you drink your coffee. Soulmate energy is here. You had lovers and soulmate. Okay, so this could be whatever issue you're having could be in regards to relationships, business relationships, loving relationships, but relationships. So it's a redesigning that's happening for you at this time. You're redecorating, okay? You're giving some new color and some new life. Okay, twin flame. You got lovers, soulmate, and twin flame. Okay, that's a lot of love. So somebody is sorry here. Okay, you got sorry. Let me just take whatever fell. Let's see. We got sorry, distant. Somebody is sorry that they've been distant from you. Okay, you have crystals, healing. So if you have crystals, use them. Abundance, 888, and you have manifestation. So this is energy for you to heal. This is energy for you to break through again, to, like I said, to get to the other side. Your lower self into your higher self. You're elevating at this time. You're having breakthroughs. Google research. You could be searching something online that helps you. You have a new job, legendary, and family and love. This could also be in regards to, like, if you grew up in a household where it was hard, like, to make ends meet, right? Maybe you didn't eat all the time, or maybe it was just you was here, there, and everywhere. Whatever your situation was, it has an effect on what's happening with you now. Okay? So meeting wisdom, okay? This is what the place you got to come from. You got to meet wisdom with wisdom. If you meet anger with anger, that's what you'll meet. If you meet love with love, that's what you'll meet. Okay? Cover up the grudge. Okay? Hold on. cover up and grudge. And I'm hearing to the cover up is like either you could sit in it and hide it and just hold it in, or you could truly let it go. Okay, so harmony and crown chakra, which is your heart and your heart chakra and your crown chakra meeting up. Okay, that's brain and heart coherence. It makes life a lot easier when your brain and your heart is on the same page. Right, they're not in two different places. Your heart is here, your mind is here. Sometimes that flips. Okay, you don't know which way you are. You're trying to stay grounded, you're trying to stay elevated, but again, you here, there, and everywhere. You're like, what the hell? Why? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, my Libras. I do love you. You have contract and agreement. So this is something you were meant to experience and work on, right? It's a part of your contract and agreement here on this lovely earth in this lovely lifetime. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.